EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the New York Jets. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Outside. 58, boys. 58. 58's Mike. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Check 52. Under 10. Under 10. 10. What's that? 58's Mike. 58. 58's Mike. Come off the ball hard. 50. Hey, 80. Right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58.
Darnold on first down.
Let's go, B. Let's go.
And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Now a draw play. This is Bell. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. And it's caught by Herndon. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few points.
Darnold, he lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
What's that? 53 is the mic. Hey, lady, come on now. Yo, lady, rush in. Rush in. Check. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Shift. Shift. Shift.
On 3rd down, here's Bell. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. They run for it. Here's Powell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and through. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Just like that. Just like that.
High 7.
From the 31, Mayfield. He's going to look deep down the field. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Olivier Vernon able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell.
It's run!
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Let's go. Number 53.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it.
Edwards on to punt for the Jets.
And taken right at the 35. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
40's the Mike.
Here we go. Mike 40, check, he's cut. Hey, seam 6.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Hey, alert!
Mike 40.
Hey, exit.
Alert flare. Kill. Undercrunch.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And he's going to go down again.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least.
This is intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Hurry, hurry!
What we got? What we got?
Hey, Delta!
Mike's 40, Mike's 40! I'm here all day. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! My God!
Following the interception, Mayfield. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of two. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Alert, alert!
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. 58.
From the 38, Darnold.
Come on out here, come get some.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Olivier Vernon getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And the pressure gets to him again. Olivier Vernon. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight.
A run for Nick Chubb. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 12-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Back to throw, Darnold.
Watch the flat.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Christian Kirksey. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he fires a strike to his big target, Demaryius Thomas. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for New York. Fielded at the 20. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Hey, no, let's switch the mic right now.
At the 32-yard line.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't
On second and 7, Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
I got him.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Shoves him aside, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
A loss of 2 there, second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, orbit.
On second and 12, Mayfield is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Hurry! We ain't giving up nothing today.
Mike 40.
Pistol.
Right, baby, they don't want it. Mike 40.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He finds Beckham, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Man left.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up second and 12. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, Haywood!
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Jarvis Landry, 42 yards, and the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. From his end zone, 3rd and long for Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he's able to get up here to the 26. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And here we go on 4th. Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Okay, it was 4th down, but you still had time here in the 4th quarter. Instead, they make the decision to go for it on their own side of the field, and this ball winds up getting intercepted.
You better be afraid of me.
They run, Chubb, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Kings.
From the gun, Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
40's a mic. Don't get nervous.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, check 24. Watch. Run. Hey, wahoo. Mike 40. Check. He's coming.
Switch up. Mike 40.
Hey, we heavy on the edges. Watch. Come on.
Mayfield, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Paul Warlow coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Mike 53. That's what I do.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st down, it's Darnold. Flushed, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Larry Ogunjobi in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
53, Mike. Oh, here we go. Oh, 53's the Mike. 53, check 53.
He'll look to throw. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
Let him know.
Lady.
Let him know.
Yo, lady.
Switch.
Now it's Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson, 44 yards. As they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken short.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call.
It's a foot race. 20, 10, 5. A big play that time out of Chubb. 66 yards. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. out, it's Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 5, but still a decent ways from the end zone now on 4th and goal. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So everything rests now on the right foot of Austin Seibert. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And it is good! He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And they take a 17-14 lead. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner.